the one who gives one safety. ثم قتله, then he kills him. Okay? What happens to him in the hereafter? He has to answer for Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Personally. Even if the one who's killed is a disbeliever. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said, getting a visa to enter the United States or to enter any country, that is a safety document. This is a safety contract saying that you're coming in with such, we're inviting you in, and this is the way our way is, and ahlan wa sahlan, welcome to come in. This is an invitation, and this is a kind of a contract of safety. Killing and taking a life is the most difficult action that one ever would do. Why? The matters of blood, it will only be discussed and the court of it, if you will, in the hereafter, not here. So in the hereafter, the first matter that will be decided is the matter of blood. Those that were killed. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says that the killer will be coming and the blood is still coming out of him. Okay? The one who was killed, the one who is killed, and the killer will be brought. And the one who is killed will come and the blood is still coming out of him. And point at the one who killed him. And it says, I don't know why he killed me. What is the reason he killed me? And judgment has to be taken. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala warned so much about many things, but not as much as taking a life in the Quran. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala made us ummah that is wasat, ummah that are upright, nation that is upright, nation that we're not in neither extreme. But the problem, there are many problems, but one major issue in my thinking is when issues that are going around now comes around, and I mean it's happening, then people look at one extreme and says, this is what we want. And if you point at the other extreme that says, everything is okay, no deeds is included in belief, if you say, believe in Allah, you are saved and the matter is done, just complementing that extreme and propagating it creates or partially create the other extreme. But the one in the middle that says that you're only an enemy, when you make yourself an enemy, act like an enemy and deal with us as an enemy. And we put our hand to anyone and everyone to become a friend, to become close, to become a friend, meaning in different levels of friendship. Meaning I do not take, a Muslim relationship is different than a non-Muslim who is not my enemy, and so forth. But I would have a neighbor who is not a Muslim, who could be an idol worshiper. Then we would say we hate that way of getting close to Allah. This is an unacceptable way of worship, and an unacceptable way of religion toward Allah. But at the same time, this neighbor, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will ask me about him in the day of judgment. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will punish me if I am bad for my neighbor, even my neighbor is a disbeliever. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will reward me for the kindness I have to the disbeliever neighbor. And that has to be from genuinely from our way, the way of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. أقول قولي هذا وأستغفر الله لي ولكم فادعوه يستجب لكم. الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف المرسلين ورحمة الله للعالمين سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه إلى يوم الدين أما بعد. It is time, and it's always been the time, for us to come out from our shell and communicate, interact with those all around us. Let us not leave those who do not know about Islam to tell people about Islam. Let us not let those who have ill feeling toward Islam and Muslims to tell people what Islam is. By ourselves, in a way of communication and action, letting our neighbors, our co-workers, and to know who we are. We are not going anywhere. And the way of dealing with us has to change. And we are encouraging others to talk about us in a negative way because we're not standing up and correcting the wrong, meaning correcting the statements that comes around all around, because simply we are afraid to be put in one extreme or the other, especially another extreme. If you talk about something that you disagree with in the media, we are scared that you're going to be put up in some kind of a category. Now you're going to be watched. Now you're going to this. No, this is not the way it is. It should be here. Here meaning in the United States, where we are living, where our children born, and where our grandchildren are born, and where we are increasing in numbers. We have to come up and talk and say that is wrong and that is unjust. And don't say that because it's not fair. And we are this, we are not that. Why do you put us in this category? Why when someone, a mass killing happens in this minority group, by this minority group, you use many verbiages that are totally out of place. And when someone in other group will do the same, you use, very, benign kind of, words. And they say because we don't want to offend the people, that are following that particular religion and so forth. But we are okay to be offended. Okay, or they can offend us. No, we're not offended anyway. We are not the one who will offend or not offend us. We're right. But the point is, that encourages the unhealthy atmosphere that we are in. This Saturday, tomorrow, after Maghrib at 5 p.m., we have a meeting here with many of leaders of different religions in Howard County. Christians and Jewish leaders of synagogues and churches are coming here, and some of their members as well. And I hope that many of us will show up. And we are under the organization Path, people acting together in Howard. And the topic is Islamophobia and how we combat this locally here, or maybe beyond that, and how we deal with it. Okay? It is time for us to come together and talk. And if anyone who is offended anywhere in their the street, in their work, come around and share this experience, because this is how we're going to find out how to handle it and which direction and what to do and so forth. It is time to come out of our shell, if you will, and start discussing this in the open and finding out how we're going to do this. Please show up. Please tell others to come around. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي يا أيها الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما. اللهم صل وسلم وبارك على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه ومن تبعه إلى يوم الدين. اللهم أنت أعلم بما في قلوبنا فاغفر لنا ذنوبنا. اللهم أنت أعلم بحاجتنا منا فاقضها لنا. اللهم أنت أعلم بسرنا وعلانيتنا فتقبل معذرتنا. اللهم اجعل لنا إيمانا صادقا في قلوبنا حتى نعلم أنه لا يصيبنا إلا ما كتبته لنا ولا ننال إلا ما كتبته لنا. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. وصلى اللهم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. وقوموا إلى الصلاة يرحمكم الله.
الله أكبر الله أكبر. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله. أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله. حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح. قد قامت الصلاة قد قامت الصلاة. الله أكبر الله أكبر. لا إله إلا الله.
استووا واعتدلوا تراصوا. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. إنا أعطيناك الكوثر فصل لربك وانحر إن شانئك هو الأبتر. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. آمين. إذا جاء نصر الله والفتح ورأيت الناس يدخلون في دين الله أفواجا فسبح بحمد ربك واستغفره إنه كان توابا. الله أكبر. سمع الله لمن حمده. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. الله أكبر. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Jazakallah khair, Sheikh Mahmoud, for an eye-opening khutbah. A family from our community lost a sister back in Bangladesh yesterday, and they requested dua. May Allah give her firdaus and give them wisdom during these harsh times. As Sheikh Mahmoud mentioned, tomorrow afternoon at 5 o'clock there is a meeting here. And we would like your presence, because the people who are coming, the leaders of churches and synagogues, are not affected by what we are affected with, and they are showing their support. So we need you to come and let them know how we feel. Not only the synagogues and churches will be presented in our meeting, there are also representatives from the Board of Education, because our children go to public schools. They might be exposed to bullying or something like that. So if anything happened, if you heard of, please don't say, well, somebody will speak, I'm not going. We need you to come here. All of us should be here to show that we are affected by this, and we will find ways to at least reach out to our neighbors who are reaching out to us to solving this problem, inshallah. Please do come. Jazakumullahu khair. Assalamu alaikum. Al-Asr will be in about 7 minutes, inshallah. If you have time, please stay with us. One more thing, as I mentioned last week, we know that on Fridays a lot of people come and rush back to work. If you are one of these brothers or sisters, we would like to have lunch here. If you are willing to buy lunch, we will provide lunch. There is a brother who is willing to serve us lunch here. So if you are committed to it, I will get some lunch. I don't want to bring food and then we'll end up throwing it away. Jazakumullahu khair.
Donations.